going to be working on this picture. It was one of the last days of the Festival of Holidays. I had the passport and I wanted to use all the tabs on it, so I went ahead and got some of my favorites, which were the holiday mix. They were out of the churro toffee coffee, which I really loved, but the next seasonal drink was the almond fudge affogato. And then I got the deconstructed carnitas tamal, and I kind of wanted to highlight a page with my favorites. So I went ahead and pulled stapler. I'm going to use the book. I got a couple of these, so I don't feel bad about cutting this one out. I'm going to use both of our stamps that we have in stock. This one's by Julie Makes Things that we have. I'm going to use some fun things from it, and then also the other stamp set that we just got in, like a foodie one. And then this paper is from the Traveler's Notebook that we have that I kind of pulled apart, and I'm going to use it because I thought it would be, this was the other side, but I think I like this one because it'll make everything else pop. So we might pull some stuff eventually, but I really wanted it to be simple and quick, so I think we're just going to use these. I'm going to stamp a background and then use some stuff from here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I said, we're going to stamp a background. So let me get everything close to me. Kind of just wanted to use both of the stamps, something from both of the stamp sets that we have here. So, and then just make it like real collagey. And I think I'm going to use either this one or the gray, because I don't want it to be like bam. I want it to kind of blend in, but I do want to be able to read it. So, or not read it, but see it. I know I kind of wanted to put the picture to the side so I can kind of list some stuff. So I feel comfortable about testing it right here. So if you ever want to just test a stamp, pick something in like where your paper is already going to cover it, or your picture is already going to cover it, and then just do a sample test. So here we're going to try the ginger snap. Ooh, it's a little too brown. I could already tell I'm not going to like that. So that's going to be a hard no. So I already know we're just going to go with the gray, but we will sample test it too. Much better. Okay, so decided. So like I said, I'm going to put this here so I don't feel bad about doing that little test. That little test. I'm looking at it saying taste. I wish I could taste it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go all the way around and just start stamping. This is the fun part. There's no, like pattern I'm going to try to keep to do it or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and use both the stamps and just stamp everywhere I can. All right, so let's get started. I know I want to use here for the food because that is super accurate. There we go. And let's stamp it a few times so then we can kind of be done with this stamp. You guys, if you've never seen me, I have a whole bunch of videos already on stamping, but when I'm doing the pattern like I'm doing right now, I stamp off the edge just to make it more realistic, like a actual pattern paper. And I already made a mistake because look at it, put it on crooked, so now I'm having to hold it different. But it's okay. And then Now usually when I'm doing a pattern, I kind of go, you know, side to side, or I angle it different. But with this one, I kind of want to be able to read the stamps a little bit, so I'm not going to angle it too much where you can't read it at all. So we did here for the food. We're going to do eating, because I think that one would be cute. And we're just going to kind of fill in some spots. Now it's not like I'm trying to like fill in like every single, you know, open space. I'm just trying to give a little pattern. And I know this is a mat that I could just wipe clean, but I always do this because it's just easy to clean real quick, or to stamp on that. So we're going to do maybe one more. And one more. Okay. Now we're going to just wipe that. And then I think we're going to go with one of our stamps from Julie. Maybe the snack. Or no, maybe I'll do the drink. Even though it was both. I'll do probably both, but do the drink first. Okay. Yeah. I like the way that this can fit into some small little spaces. I know that the photo is actually going to cover that, but it helps to kind of just go all the way, like, you know, like you're not going to cover it, just so you know where to stamp all the other stuff. Okay, so give that a quick clean. And then let's go. So we used eating. We used here for the food. We can probably use tasted this. Would be cute. Oh, see, and there's a grid for a reason, so you can get that on right. Let's just keep going. Now, during the whole festival, festival of holidays, there is a little passport, and then they actually have other seasonal foods. So we really did taste everything almost, it feels like. And just in time, because the Lunar New Year's coming, and they have some fun food coming. And then after that will be the food and wine. And that's always fun to try and taste new things as well. Okay, so that looks pretty filled for that one. Give it a wipe. And now I think this would be really cute. It's just like the little plate and fork and knife set, just to fill some spots up. You know, just some open space. Yeah. Cute. give that a little wipe. And then we can use a little cold drink, a little cold beverage, and do just a few. I want to cut a little close, but I didn't like all that space right there. And then we're going to go in with our stamp that says eat in a fun little scripty font. And it's even smaller so it can fit into these really thin spots and fill up that empty space. You don't want to line it up too much where like things would line up. You kind of want to have it off-centered a little bit, because it's supposed to just fill up space. I think that's probably good. Now, if I wanted to, after I put everything together, if I wanted to go through, we have these little squiggly things and other little filler things that I could go through and fill up like that. So that's another option. Put that back. Close this up. And like I said, so we have both of these stamp sets in our shop online. So, okay, here we go. Thinking of putting that right here. Then I was thinking to cut some stuff out of here. It's on the other side. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut this out. Does that fit? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to give this a cut. Now, I always grab a couple of these, just one to have and then one to be able to do things like that. I don't take too many. I take what I need because, one, I don't want to be carrying them around all the time with me. And then two, this year they haven't had an abundance of them like they've had in the past. So I don't want to take too many and somebody miss out on one. And plus, I only take what I need. So I always know that I'm going to probably cut one up, maybe two. And then I want to be able to keep one like intact for my big scrapbook. So you can, look back on it. So I have, I think I only have three though. I mean, two. If I'm not mistaken. When I was there just the other day, I didn't grab one on the last day, and I'm kind of regretting that, but we'll see. And if you only grab one, like say you're somewhere and you can only get one or something, just scan it and copy it, and print it out. That works, You don't have to always have the original or something. You can scan something. I think that looks cute. And then I'm able to, I was going to put that Mickey there, but I don't know if it's too big. And then I was thinking of cutting out what I got. Like that would just be the holiday mix. And then that, maybe, let's see. Maybe, okay. I just know that I ended up getting a couple of these with my tabs since I didn't have the churro one, and this wasn't considered, like I couldn't use my tab on it, or maybe I could have, I didn't even think of it, but that was from Schmoozies. It was just one of the seasonal things. I did try almost all of these churros too, and they were not good. Disneyland had a delicious coconut one. But California Adventures seasonal ones were like, eh. Sorry, I always tend to cut off camera. I don't know why. Okay, so I was thinking of doing something like that. And then for the other mix one, it's going to be super tiny because it's just a holiday mix. I don't think it's like they tell you what's in it. Yeah, on the back of it. I didn't eat any of these, so did I? No. Okay, so, and of course I'm going to save the book just in case, but so this one was Treats for Santa. I don't know if you guys, if anyone tried them, but it was literally delicious. It's like addicting delicious. I think I probably bought around 10 during the whole season. I have to trim it down because I don't have that much room. So Treats for Santa, and it was just the holiday mix. So let's see. Should I cover food up? Yeah, I'm probably going to cover that up. So we know it's just the holiday mix. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then that, the affogato, because it was just a seasonal drink for Christmas, it wasn't like you can get it with your tab, I don't think. It wasn't in the book because I did look for it. So what I was thinking was to put like the little numbers by what they were. Did I already misplace my tweezers? I cleaned up so good I couldn't see them. So I was thinking of doing like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so we can start assembling a little bit. Because I'm okay with the placement. So I'm going to go hard with the adhesive because I kind of don't mind this. This was here. I'll put this here, I think. Yeah, and then I have this here, right? Yep, okay. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this. The good thing about this mat is when that happens, I just rub it off. I'm going to cover up the other words on here. And then place it down. Perfect. Oh, that worked way better. Yeah. And see how some of the adhesive came off right there? I usually have, where's my little adhesive gummy thingy? I have a little adhesive picker-upper that I'll go through with that because I don't have it right in front of me, which is odd. Oh, you know what? it might be where I was wrapping gifts because I use it to take price tags off sometimes. But it's like a little gummy square, and it helps you take off the adhesive right here because that will bother me. Okay, so that's good enough right now. Let's put some adhesive on here. There we go. Also going to put the numbers, so we are going to call the Affogato 1. We're going to call the Tomal 2. And we are going to call the Holiday Mix 3. Or should I put it right there? No, I like it right here in the open white space. There. Okay, so now let's adhere this down. Great. See, that's the only thing when you're working with like this type of stuff, the paper quality isn't good because they do it in mass. You know, they're doing it on the cheap. So I gotta be careful with that. Cute. Okay, and then we're gonna put something right here. So let's attempt to cut this big Mickey head out. And then see how that looks right here. If you went to California Adventure during that Festival of Holidays, really kind of something I love because all of the items are like small portions, so you could kind of just taste. They're not like actual meals, like huge. So the price point's good, so you can taste a bunch, and then the portion size is good. So you're not getting full where you can't taste a whole bunch. I think my biggest disappointment, I was so excited about the shrimp and grits because I like shrimp and grits, but I just didn't go on a good day for it. It just wasn't very good on the day I went. So that's kind of cute right there. And I don't want to pull that up again, so I'm just gonna, there we go. I kind of like that right there. Might need to pull out like a tag or something right there. Or if I can cut something out of here. Maybe I'll cut the date that this was going on. Because we already have Festival of Holidays. Just like that. So let me go dig and see what I have for right here, because I just think it's kind of empty right here. And I could journal all right there, but let me see what I have. Okay, so I pulled, hopefully I could use the rest of these hearts, and then these all kind of were like the same color scheme. I know the words aren't great, but we'll see what we can do. I could cover that right there, but oh, I could stamp one of our little Mickeys on here. That would be really cute. Let's see. Yeah, let me try that. We have this one. We have our bigger one. We have this one that's really good for just like filling in little spots. And then we have this little one that's really good too. I think I'm going to do the little one. So tiny. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll do middle. And then we'll just go cute. Yes. Okay, well that worked out. I'm telling you, these little fillers that we have on this stamp set just saves me all the time. It's very well loved stamp set. And we have that in the shop. It's our snack one. So that looks super cute now. Looks a little better. I don't know if I'm going to keep that bit or put it here. Craving this week. We shall see. But I do like these right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take the adhesive off. And then let's try this one more time. Craving. Oh, I do have something that might help it pop a little bit. When in doubt, these little tickets kind of help things just to pop. They're just little tickets. Ooh, it's a little big though. Might not work. Might not work. Bummer. But then again, we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna put it right there. We are not gonna think twice. We're just gonna put our little head down. There we go. And we're gonna use our little word. That'll work. I think we're good. I do have these little green hearts that I've really been trying to use, the pink or the green, so I can just get rid of this set, but I don't think they're going to match at all. There's some green in there. but I don't think you could see it enough to kind of, well, I guess we did it. I guess we did it. And now I just have to use these 2 pink ones, and then I can toss this whole sheet that's been driving me crazy in here, because I don't like it when it's like full like that. I like it when I'm, you know, using it more. But I think, oh, we didn't use this one, but I think we're okay with not using this one. But I think that one I'm going to call it a day. I'll save these other little pieces of the book, because I mean, I tried to take as many pictures as I could of everything. And I don't want to copy the layout exactly, but in my my pocket one, my pocket scrapbook, pocket page scrapbook, I have more room to do all this. So I'll just, like, I have a little map over here that I cut too. So I've been waiting to use the rest of that too. So this will go in a special spot, and we're gonna call it a day on this. I love the background paper. Now, if you guys want to still, you know, make that same background paper, we have that set. You saw how easy it was, and you can go ahead and do it. All right, thanks.